Hello, it is Jimmy Bryans here, and welcome to the Jimmy Bryans Talks About Well Good Music Album Show featuring Björk, Utopia. Woo! So Björk is one of my favourite artists. She's the best. You might be thinking why is he saying Björk? Because actually it's pronounced Björk. But actually you're wrong if you think that, because if you check YouTube, you'll see a video of Björk saying, no, actually it rhymes with jerk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about each track that is on the album, my favourite ones, and I'm going to tell you what I think they mean and what they're like. The first track is called Arisen My Senses, and the beginning of the album starts with some creepy sort of weird bird song, and I think you'll see that this is going to be a recurring theme of the album. Arisen My Senses is a big sort of epic track. I think it's about kissing, and I think it's a bit rude, a bit about the birds and the bees, because she's talking about all these rude things. One of the lyrics for this track is, my palms pulsating of the things I want to do to you. Ooh. In the lyrics, she refers to mixtapes and crossfades, so a musical type theme, music stuff, which is again, it might be a recurring theme. Second track is called Blissing Me, and I think it is about when you've met this person what you really like, and you start sharing music with them, and you really love the music what they like, and they like the music what you like, and that's just, it's nice because she's talking about sharing MP3s. I think it is about a relatively new relationship, people who are dating, because one of the lyrics is bridging the gap between singletons, suggesting that music is bridging the gap between these two people who really like each other. I also think it is about that time when you're really excited about love, that love where you just sort of see someone, you're really excited about it, because at the end she says, have I fallen in love with love? Which is a really interesting question. Next track is called The Gate. And at the beginning of this track, you've got the sci-fi weird, fantastical bird floaty things back again. You can hear them. They're just sort of going, hoo, hoo. In this track, she is caring for someone, and she goes on and on about caring. Care for you, 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 care for me, care for me. And I think it is about how it'd be well nice to be Björk's girlfriend, because she seems like she's really caring, but she'll only care for you if you care for her. That's what she says, if in return. So next track is called Utopia, and it has this beautiful flute sound, which I'm just going to refer to as butte flute. So there's the butte flute going on, but then the fantastical bird creature comes along and starts making this sound. And I think it is all about how wonderful it can feel, fresh love, because she's all utopia is here. Next track is called Body Memory, and the album takes a little bit of a dark turn here. Björk meets this little beast type creature situation, because in part of the track it starts going wow, wow, wow. Next song is called Features Creatures, and I think this song is all about missing someone that you well love, but she doesn't actually use the word miss or missing at all. She does it quite cleverly. She talks about encountering someone that has the same accent as him, or someone that has similar beard situation, and then she starts to build this picture of him in her mind, and I think that means she well misses him. Next track is called Courtship, and the butte flute comes back for this one. I think this track is all about dealing with past rejections and past loves and all that sort of thing. Next track is called Loss, and it is my favourite one. Musically, this is all about it's kind of about electronic drums versus the flute. You've got the flute going woohoo versus the drums going woohoo. So it is all dark and beautiful at the same time, which is kind of amazing. That's how it sounds. But then the lyrics all seem to be about loss of love. Outro to this song is wicked. It's the flute is battling the electronic drums, so it's woohoo, and the drums and they're battling each other, but it seems the drums actually win, because it continues to the end of the song, and that actually works quite well into the next track. Next song is called Sue Me, and in this track Björk is well pissed off. She's saying, sue me, sue me, sue me, all you want, mate. And I think she's talking to her ex-partner. He's being a bit of a douche, and she's just no, I'm not having it, mate. Sue me. Also has this voice going on, ew, 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 sue me. That's how it goes. Well cool, distorted voice, and she's sue me, sue me. Over the top. It's well cool. This track. It's wicked. This track is called Tabula Rasa. Björk is talking to her daughter in this song, just saying, I hope that you're okay, and I don't want you to have all this luggage, and you know, it's just really beautiful. Then we have a song called Claim Staker. I think this is about like Björk just like meditating and just making peace in nature. Next song is the instrumental one called Paradisia, and this is like well similar to Utopia. It's like a reprise of Utopia. You get the bute flute back, and you get the bird thing come back, and it goes. Oh, it's good. Then we have a track called Saint, and I think the saint that Björk is referring to in this song is music, and how music heals her and loves people. I think that is well true, Björk. Thank you for telling us that. We end with a beautiful track called Future Forever, which I think is about how love is constantly possible. My favourite lyric in this song is this one. The past is on loop, turn it off. See the possible future and be in it. Hold fort for love forever. Whoa. In conclusion, I think this album is well good. It is like one of my favourite Björk albums yet. I think it is about love, it's about new love, it's about like the peaks and troughs of love, and it's about music and love. I was going to say that this album makes me well excited to get some love because Björk has made it sound like well good, but actually I think what Björk is saying from the last track is that love is always here and love is always possible. And that is a beautiful message, Björk, so thank you very much. Thank you, Björk, for the lovely music. If you have well enjoyed this video, please click the likes and share it around and subscribe to the YouTube. Thank you. Hope you have well enjoyed my review of Björk's Utopia. Subi, subi, subi. Do, do, do.